The Los Angeles Chargers have unsurprisingly released star pass rusher Joey Bosa. While this move was expected, it's important to examine the implications of this decision. Let's take a closer look at what the Chargers gain from this move and what they might lose. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. So first, let me tell you about this decision. We got late-night news about the release of five-time Pro Bowl defensive end Bosa, as he was due a $12.36 million roster bonus on March 12th. Since being drafted in 2016, Bosa has become one of the most impactful players on the defense and solidified himself as one of the all-time greats in franchise history. He recorded 343 combined tackles, 87 for a loss, 156 quarterback hits, 3 passes defended, 17 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries, and 72 sacks. During his 9 years in Los Angeles, he also won Defensive Player of the Year and made it to the Pro Bowl 5 times, rightfully so. He was once a dominant force that opposing quarterbacks feared, but nagging injuries began to keep him off the field more than on, which became more of a problem for the team on game day. So now what are the reasons behind this decision? One of the major reasons was higher huge contract. Now after his release, the Chargers have an increase of $25 million in salary cap space. They were already in good shape with their cap at roughly $70 million under, but now they can really go on a spending spree if they want to. The second big concern was his injuries. Unfortunately, the injury bug bit Bosa and limited him to a combined 14 games in 2022 and 2023. When he returned to the field in 2024, he couldn't match his pre-injury production. This decision was also expected because the Chargers want to re-sign Khalil Mack. Obviously, it was not possible for the Chargers to keep both players. Technically, Mack is still a free agent, and he has not yet decided where he will play next season. It seems he wants to experience free agency and evaluate his true value. So now the Chargers save money that they can spend, but they also need to fill this gap as well. And we also aren't sure whether Mack will return or not. But Bosa's decision gives us hint that the Chargers are quite hopeful for the return of Mack. So what other options do the Chargers have to fill this gap? The 2025 draft class is deep at the edge rusher position this year. If the Chargers could land either Grant or Graham from Michigan and add another edge rusher in the later rounds, they'd be in a solid position. This approach would also help the team get younger at the edge spot. Taking Hampton at pick 22, followed by either Taylor or Arroyo from Miami in the 3rd round, could set the team up really well. Beyond the draft, the Chargers can capitalize on the free agency market to secure experienced talent. Here are a few notable candidates. The first one is Josh Sweat. He has emerged as a compelling free agent, especially after hiring a new representative ahead of the Super Bowl. With 43 career sacks, Sweat has demonstrated consistent pass rushing prowess. His potential departure from the Eagles opens an opportunity for the Chargers to acquire a dynamic edge rusher who can immediately impact their defensive front. The second one is Chargers' own Poona Ford. He has already made a significant impression with the Chargers, having signed with the team in 2024. His performance has been stellar, earning him the highest Pro Football Focus grade on the defense in certain games. Retaining Ford should be a priority, as his presence solidifies the interior defensive line, complementing the edge rushers and enhancing the overall defensive strategy. Another interesting free agent that the Chargers can target this offseason is Charles Omenihu. Currently with the Kansas City Chiefs, his performance is not hidden from anyone. At 6 feet 5 inches and 280 pounds, Omenihu offers versatility, capable of playing both interior and edge positions. His adaptability and pass rushing skills make him a valuable asset for the Chargers, providing depth and strategic flexibility along the defensive line. The Chargers' decision to release Bosa has significantly increased their salary cap space, providing the financial flexibility to pursue these free agents. Balancing investments between seasoned veterans and emerging draft talent will be crucial. This approach ensures immediate defensive strength while fostering long-term development. As for Bosa, NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reported that he could join his younger brother Nick in San Francisco with the 49ers. A pair of pass-rushing brothers starting on the same team would be really unique. Still just 29 years old, Bosa should have plenty of quality years left if he can stay healthy. He remains explosive off the line of scrimmage and plays with incredible technique and power. Wherever he ends up, he'll provide experience and veteran leadership to his new team, as well as elite play on the field. So, the Chargers now face a defining moment with the release of Joey Bosa. The added salary cap space and draft picks put the team in a position to make strategic moves that will directly impact the upcoming season. Whether it's targeting a proven pass rusher like Josh Sweat or Charles Omenihu, retaining the dependable Poona Ford, or focusing on young talent in the draft, the Chargers have plenty of paths forward. So, what's your call, Chargers fans? Should the team go all in for a free agent or rely on the deep edge class in this draft? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.